Just mainly because I know you don't like public speaking and all that, but I'm just going to share a story anyway. I don't know if a lot of Eagle Scouts typically do that, they're on court of honor, but you know what, that's my court of honor. But, I've been very fortunate enough to know Austin for the last 4 years that I've been down here, and each spring break I was also extremely fortunate to be able to go down with his family to the Outer Banks, so thank you very much for that as well. Something that Austin and I really love is just pretty much only a couple of things: music, relaxing, and longboarding, and that's about it. You give us all three of those things and we're done, and that's it. So I remember, I think it was either the first or second trip we went down there, probably both. It happened so many times. But so we would go out and longboard every day, just because it's always beautiful down there, and even when it's raining, you know, like, why the heck not? So there were always these really, really nice neighborhoods that had these awesome hills, and we would always watch these videos of these really cool longboarders doing all these cool tricks on their longboards and stuff, and they were like, oh man, we're gonna be like them, it's gonna be crazy awesome. So this one day we get to this really big hill, and I'm talking, it was a lot, it was pretty big. I don't know necessarily in measurement per se, but it was a really big hill. So Austin and I are looking at each other and we're like, all right, you first. So ultimately, he ended up going first, and he made it down. He was sliding and all that other stuff, and there's a whole bunch of different cool slides, and you could like meander down the hill and do all this other weird stuff, and he was going down like a pro, so I'm like, all right, you can do it, I can do it. So I get on my longboard, which might I also add, I bought from my math teacher for 20 bucks. It wasn't really the best longboard in the world. So I started going down this hill. The moment I stepped on that longboard and started moving, I started wondering, why on earth am I doing this? So we're going down, and we have this on video too, if any of you guys want to come up and watch it afterwards. I got it on my phone, it's a beautiful video. I'm trying to wind down and all that other stuff, and it looks really good to start. Everyone's like, wow, dude, you're a good longboarder. And then it was perfect, right up towards the end, until my trucks, which are like the little things that hold the wheels like an axle, locked up on me. And the board went shooting out, like, just in some direction, and I went face planting on my body on another. Might I also mention, the biggest protection that we had was a helmet, not a shirt, not socks, not shoes. So, this is probably terrorizing me here for a decent amount of parents, but it was a good experience nonetheless. So I ended up just smacking my body straight up on the pavement, on the concrete, and I didn't move for a second, and Austin's just like, whoa. And you could even hear him on the video, and it was great. First thing he says, he's just like, "You alright, man?" And the first thing you hear me do is I am just laughing like crazy. That's the only thing I remember, is I was just laughing like crazy, and you're like, well, at least we got it on the video, you looking like a stud. That's right. So we would just do that all day long, and I just remember those days. I'm pretty sure one day we actually cumulatively probably, I don't even know how many miles it was, but if you got 10 miles down and back, yeah. So 20 miles of longboarding, straight up, cross-country longboarding in like one day. Maybe we hit a hill every now and then, and traffic every 2 seconds. So if you guys have ever been to the Outer Banks, there's like a bridge that you get off of to get there, and like all the stores and stuff, and then you get to the residential area. It's like a 2-minute drive. You look out, you see, oh, stores, beach, really nice. When you're on a longboard, it feels like 9 years. So we would just do that and come home and our legs would be dead, and then we would just hang out in the hot tub watching stupid videos and stuff and whatnot. But I cherish those moments with you, and you were a huge influence on me here in the troop, and I thank you for that. So, and I really thank all you guys for doing the same. So, some of you may know that at least as far as colleges and stuff are concerned, I'm working towards hopefully heading off to Navy and pursuing flight career and stuff like that. And you guys have been so supportive of that, it's not even funny, and I cannot thank you guys enough for the support that you guys have given me to get to where I am today. The amount of work that I have done, that you guys have pushed me to do, especially as far as Eagle is concerned, has not even come. It is done beyond for preparing me for the stuff that I'm already embarking on, and that I'm going to hopefully embark upon for the rest of my years. So thank you guys so much.